Hi, welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Katie and I am a full-time artist. I mainly do abstract art, but I've been experimenting with lots of different kinds of art recently. So far this week, I've been working on this piece back here. It's mainly abstract with a snake in the middle as well, and I just wanted to bring you along for the process. I generally do abstracts that are swirly or kind of squiggly and just full of movement, so I thought a snake would fit perfectly within that. And I've also been watching Bridgerton season 2 to prepare for season 3 coming out. Well, I've been painting as well. I generally like to have something going, something that I can listen to while I'm painting, whether that's an audiobook or a show. It really helps. Hi, voiceover Katie popping in here with a little jump scare. Sorry about that. I've been really enjoying painting these types of pieces over the past year or so. My first sort of foray into abstract art was doing more gestural paintings, and I still love doing those, but it's fun to change things up sometimes. I think as artists, it's really important to let yourself be creative and to not pigeon yourself into one type of art or one type of painting style. Honestly, I think that's one of the biggest drawbacks of social media these days for artists. I think social media can be an amazing way to share your art with the world, but it definitely can sort of kill your creativity and force you to stick with one style. But that's a whole nother video in and of itself right there. Anyways, these pieces are much more precise and they take a lot longer than my more expressive art. I like to call these my puzzle pieces because it feels like I'm slowly putting them together piece by piece. I worked on this piece kind of on and off throughout the week. And of course, it just took so much longer than I thought it was going to, because they always do. I don't know why I expect it to not take very long. Honestly, if I used bigger brushes, it wouldn't take nearly as long to finish these pieces, but I just love the effect that a small brush gives. It just allows me to be so much more precise and build up the texture in the exact way that I want to. Hello. So next week now, it's Monday the 22nd at about 11 o'clock. So, I want to get this done today. It's so close. It's so close to being done. I think I just have a few hours left. I just need to go in and fill in the rest of it and then go back and fix a couple things that I don't like as well. But it's almost done. And I think I like it. I think it's it's turning out almost the way that I planned in my head, which is kind of all that I can ask for. It is kind of an overcast day out. The light is pretty bad. It's kind of coming and going. So I'm sorry about that. But let's just paint and have a kind of a cozy time inside. So I'm just setting up my palette again, and I'm almost out of this orange, so I hope that lasts. I have the same color. They're both cadmium orange. In both Liquitex and just from Blick. And these were part of a collaboration that I did with them. I really like them. The way that they flow on the canvas is really nice. Generally, I go for a thinner kind of paint or one that has a lower viscosity, I think. This is a really nice in-between between a heavy body and a lighter body kind of paint. My palette is insane right now. It's It's so heavy. Let's peel this off because it's getting to be too much. Just made a second palette basically. DIY. All right. I don't know if I just messed it up or not. I mean, everything's fixable. I added some brighter patches of the blue-green, which I thought would look good, but I think it just looks messy now. I'll show you. Up here, the blue greens in the corners, and then a little bit right here as well. I don't know. I think it's too bright and it kind of pulls your attention away from the center, but I'm gonna let it fully dry first and then I might go back in and fix that. There's something about combining abstract and non-abstract elements together that just makes me so happy. It kind of just like speaks to my soul. I don't know, not to be dramatic or anything, but it just makes me happy. This is a decently new color palette for me as well. I'm not used to combining oranges with purples and blues, so it's just fun. This piece will be available in my shop as well when it's done, if you're interested, but until then, until somebody wants it, it's just gonna go up on my wall. There's also a sale going on in my shop as well. If you use the code SPRING20, you'll get 20% off everything, anything in the store. And that code works until the end of May. So check it out if you're interested. I do have international shipping now as well. But let's try to finish this. Let's get going before all the light goes away for the day.
Fall is coming, I can feel it. The breeze brings goosebumps to my skin. Tonight the whiskey feels stronger. Gasoline on hidden desires. So I'll throw ash.